Okay, so we've come up with a final concluding number. And hopefully this tutorial, I know it was a little bit convoluted at times and a little bit hard to follow in terms of how certain things we were going to do would impact the overall calculation. However, hopefully it kind of gives you an idea of what a typical intermediate Java course would be like in terms of how a question is proposed and how to actually go about solving the question in different increments. So to just recap, what we did was we took these companies and we created a superclass of investment that had all of the shared properties of that. Now, there are different ways to sort of attack this problem. We could, use things like interfaces and, start using more, I guess, complicated techniques like GUI, graphical user interfaces, or some other stuff like that. We can start integrating like a JDBC kind of deal. But I wanted to keep it as simple as possible. So we created our superclass of investment. We created different sorts of investments, a checklist investment, a grade investment, a pass-fail investment, and all of them have different sorts of calculate risk methods. And that's kind of the crux of it. What we did was we created, based on the type of investment it was, used a different calculate risk method for each kind. And then from there, in our main method, we created the 6 companies, and then using the scanner, we inputted the values and got the total risk by looping through the portfolio. Okay, so we created this array list, which is our portfolio. We added it, we looped through it using a for loop, and then we got the total risk for the entire portfolio for the current year and the previous year. And so then we could say definitively that we got a little bit riskier in the current year.